So you're thinking of moving to Las Vegas, Nevada, and have made a decision to start your home search? Well, congratulations on making that important decision that I think you're going to be very pleased with. When going through the home buying process, you need to be very careful how you interact with the seller or their agent. In this video, we're going to discuss 8 things you should never say when buying a home in Las Vegas or any other city for that matter. And be sure to stick around until the end because the last one may surprise you. So let's get after it right now. Hi, my name is Mark Pepe. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure you subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Las Vegas with so much evolving almost daily. We are passionate about removing the stress of relocating to a completely new city and state. If you're thinking about making that move, whether it be 9 days or 9 months, feel free to give us a call, text, or email. All of that information is in the description below. You know, if you're in the throes of deciding on whether to relocate to Las Vegas, or already in the process of doing so, or already beginning your house hunting, chances are the adrenaline and excitement is starting to kick in. It's no doubt an emotional roller coaster picking up your life and moving to a different city and state. Seeing something you love or hate can often cause you to blurt out all kinds of things, some of which you might regret later. Because while you can and should always be upfront with your realtor, you might not want to be quite so candid around the sellers or their listing agent working for them. The reason? Well, just like law and order, what you say can and will be used against you. So, before you step into a home and stick your foot in your mouth, heed these top things never to say to sellers or their agents when shopping for your new home. Number 1, this is my dream house. Have you ever played poker before? Well, then you should know that if you want to maintain a strong negotiating position, never tip your hand. Interested parties who express their unbridled passion for a home are shooting themselves in the foot. Even if you're thinking, this place will be perfect for my family, you should speak quietly when exclaiming things like, this is so close to my kid's school, or this is the neighborhood we have to be in. You should never want to give away any negotiating power because a seller heard an absolute about your life related to their home. These are the kind of things that can help the seller snag more money out of the buyers because they really know how much this house means to them. Now, all discussions about the house and any negotiating strategies are best left in private. Not that you shouldn't say a few nice things, just don't go overboard. Leave the agent and the seller guessing your level of interest so they don't try to negotiate a higher price point. Number 2 is, I can't wait to get rid of that. Even if you're thinking this place will be perfect once I get my hands on it, don't let on. If you're going to renovate a home in which someone raised a family and has truckloads of memories, you should never say, I can't wait to get rid of that swing set, or they have poor taste in decor or furniture, can't wait to repaint this place. You know, their style might not suit yours, but that's no reason to insult them. If they've heard you bad-mouthing their home where they've made lifelong memories, then they might just pick another buyer. Remember, a lot of homes have video doorbells and begin recording 30 seconds before you reach the door, or when you walk away as well. In addition, many homes these days also have cameras and audio capabilities on the interior as well. So once inside, avoid discussing the home in front of the sellers, especially if it involves disparaging remarks. Instead, take notes on the things that you would want to change and discuss with your agent after leaving the property. Number 3 is, you're not my first option. When buying a house, it's natural to consider a few different options. However, you must be careful how to word that to the seller whose house you're considering. Don't tell them they are your backup plan if something else does not work out. It is insulting and makes them think that you are not serious and are simply wasting their time. Nobody wants to negotiate with somebody who will drag out the process. They will want to sell as soon as possible, more than likely. It is generally a good rule to plan ahead when buying a house. For example, when moving from New York to Las Vegas, hire movers should be something you already plan for. It's good to already have a moving company in mind that will arrange a safe transfer as soon as possible. When a seller knows that you already have a moving company set up, it is one way of showing them you are serious. Number 4 is, I can afford to spend X. While it's certainly important for you as a prospective buyer to find out just how much you can afford before you begin shopping via a pre-approval process with a qualified lender, you should keep that intel strictly between you and your realtor. If you tell a seller or their listing agent that you have a specific budget, they're probably going to expect you to spend every last cent of it. Similarly, if you communicate that you only have X number of dollars and it's less than what other prospective buyers might bid, they could discount your offer right away. Keep all of your financial information private. The only thing the seller's agent needs to know is how much your lender has approved you for, not what you think you can afford. If your credit is not that great, you'll want to keep that information to yourself as well. Sellers and agents also don't need to know if you're getting a divorce, how much money you make, what's in your bank account, or if you've changed jobs. In the end, you want to come across off as stable and level-headed, pleasant and friendly, and interested just enough. Number 5 is, why are you selling? Yes, you may very well be curious to find out why sellers have put their home on the market, but keep it to yourself. Avoid asking probing questions, especially if the seller's agent isn't present. It's considered poor taste to ask, and it may open a can of worms. There may be personal reasons like a divorce or job relocation or something worse. It's none of your business. Opening up a possibly uncomfortable situation will not help you down the road should a bidding war emerge. Number 6, you'll never get that price. Though you might be thinking, I wouldn't give them X amount for that house. As a buyer, it's best for you to keep your thoughts and opinions to yourself, as I've alluded to earlier. If a buyer thinks a home is priced on the high side, it could very well be within range of comparables in the neighborhood. On the other hand, some sellers aren't open to lowering until they've tried their listing price for a couple of months or feel pressure to sell their home quickly. Insulting a seller is a good way to lose out on an opportunity to purchase their home if you're interested in doing so. Discussing the price directly with the seller may create an awkward atmosphere. Real estate agents exist for a reason. They usually have all the answers and know how to negotiate the price. The goal is to keep your visit to their house casual and pleasant so you can become their top choice if there's other candidates. Number 7 is leave talking about what's included for the end of your negotiation. While viewing the house, you may decide to submit an offer. You might have noticed there's some things that you like included in the deal, such things as homeowners insurance policies that you can negotiate the sellers into paying. But all of that is far easier to secure at the end of your negotiation. Don't make mistakes during the negotiation phase that only relate to your impatience. When the sellers have the deal in hand, it is far more likely they will accept certain inclusions in the purchase price than if you ask them the first time you see them at a showing. And last but certainly not least is number 8. Let's just skip the inspection process. Oh no. Once you make it past the negotiation phase and the seller accepts your offer, the closing process begins. But that doesn't mean you're in the clear. With closing comes several inspections, and each one is really important in its own way. No matter how much you love a home, it is a terrible idea to skip on inspections. A home may appear to be in perfect condition, but if an inspector finds hidden issues, the cost of repairs could outweigh all of the new home giddiness. Well, This gives you a good overview of the top things you should never say when buying a home in Las Vegas or any other city for that matter. Avoiding these awkward statements increases your chances of securing the home of your dreams. If you want to be successful when house hunting, you need to show respect to the seller and their property while not revealing too much. It's best to be polite, look at the house, and keep the delicate questions for your agent. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. So please like and share it. Please subscribe below and comment if you have any questions or found this video helpful. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to check out our other videos on Las Vegas and the surrounding areas so you can continue to get a realistic sense of what it would feel like to live here in the Las Vegas Valley. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even schedule a Zoom appointment here in the description below. We can't wait to help you make a smooth and a stress-free move to Las Vegas. So until next time, we hope to show you around town very, very soon.